I've been waiting a long time for this. You poor excuse for a sound system. All talk, no shock.
Hey everyone, my name's Bumblebastian and welcome back to the show. So, as promised in my last video on G1 Hound, we'll be reviewing the 40th anniversary Generation 1 Soundwave. I just got this in the mail and I am super excited. When I heard that they're going to be re-releasing Soundwave in cartoon accurate colors, I almost pooped my pants. And here it is in all of its glory. And unlike the other G1 reissues, he is in fact in the G1 box with the window and everything. 40th anniversary of Transformers and the classic 1980s artwork. And they even kind of tweaked it to make it look more animation accurate. And the back of the box showing the classic 1984 battle scene, and even has the tech specs for Soundwave, Laserbeak, and the kitty cat Ravage. So everyone, here we have Soundwave and his tape minions out of the box, and we start off in his tape recorder mode. And yeah, I'm a Gen Z and I know what these things are. My parents, they got to experience a bit of the 80s and they told me pretty much all about it and how people used to use these to listen to music, but now you could just use your phone. And he looks fabulous. He's of course molded in those animation accurate colors, has a really nice Decepticon logo, some play buttons that sadly do not work, but this volume dial and on and off switch are in fact functional. And on the back he even has a clip so you could have it on your jeans. And push this button, could open the tape deck, and you could put one of the cassettes in there like so. And yeah, this is really cool. And of course you could have everyone's favorite kitty cat Ravage in there. And yeah, Ravage, he is my favorite cassette minion because I love cats. I'm a cat person. Now it's time for transformation. So this guy, he is pretty simple, but some of the tolerances on my copy are way too tight, so if I struggle, just bear with me. Alright, the first thing you want to do, and when I transformed this guy for the first time, this was really tight. You want to get the legs out like so, and it behaved just fine on camera, but as I said earlier, it was really tight and it did not want to budge. And then you fold this down, and yeah, this is really tight and there's a loud click. I have no idea what that is. Hopefully it ain't broken. You do the same for the other side like so, and then you rotate where now the legs, and you flip out his feetsies. Next thing you want to do is come over to the back and fold out the arms like so. And as you can see, there's this little slider, and you push it and out comes his hands. Do the same for the other arm like so. And on the back, you flip this up, rotate it, and here you have Soundwave transformed in his robot mode. We ain't done just yet because we still have to transform Soundwave's cassette minions. So start off with Ravage. first thing you want to do is grab these parts right here, and these will become his hind legs, and then get these out, and these are his front legs. And you basically just situate them like so, and then you flip out the head and the tail pops out with it, and you fold that down, and here you have Ravage transformed in his rot mode. And I know it's a bit early to talk about accessories, but I'm gonna give him his little rocket launchers. And don't worry, I'll give Soundwave his rocket launcher. Sorry, I forgot that. Oops. Now it's time to transform Laserbeak, and the first thing you want to do is grab these panels, and these will become his feet. You just fold them down, and then flip these, which are now his wings, and then you slide out his head like so. Give him his weapons, and here you have Laserbeak transformed in his Condor mode. Alright, so we're first gonna have a look at Soundwave, and he looks amazing. I know my G1 reviews, they're nothing but Gus Fesses. I kind of sound like Prime vs. Prime, being all like, "Oh, this figure is like the second coming of Christ." But trust me, these G1 Transformers, they're genuinely good toys. Like, they're amazing, especially for figures made 40 years ago. So, here is his head sculpt, and of course, he now has red eyes, because the original toy, they were yellow, and he had like a bunch of like those ugly stickers. And as you can see, he looks more like how he did in the cartoon. And the rest of the figure, again, looks awesome. And instead of the arms and the thighs being painted silver, they're molded out like this sort of like pearlesque gray plastic. The same kind of plastic that was on the G1 Hound reissue. And it still looks really, really cool, even having like the little red stripe on his wrists, and on his legs having like those little yellow vents that are tampographed on, and his feet are made out of die-cast metal, and of course he still has like the die-cast joints in his limbs. And Ravage, yeah, just like a lot of cassette minions, he looks a bit flat, like very, very malnourished. But he's still a cute little kitty. Oh, yes you are, yes you are. Ah, it bit me. Bad kitty. Do not bite daddy. Anyways, he has painted red eyes, just like in the cartoon, and the nice Decepticon logo. And, of course, he does have die-cast metal parts on his legs. And these little rocket launchers. And Laserbeak, who looks really, really cool. Sadly, since this is the G1 Laserbeak, he does not turn to a pink Bumblebee, which kind of sucks, but yeah. Of course, having like the yellow eyes and his wings, even though this is from the retro line with the animation colors, they still gave him foil stickers. And his little thrusters, and this red part right here, it is die-cast metal. So yeah. For articulation, Soundwave, he has swivel. Oops. He has swivel in the neck, and sorry if this guy is hard to get in frame. It's just he's really, really big, and he can look up and down. and of course swivel in the shoulders, and even a bit of a backwards butterfly thanks to transformation. Bit of a ratcheting elbow joints. And his legs, even though they have like the ability to go up and down when you're transforming him, I don't think it's a good idea to do it in robot mode. But his feet could go up and down at least. And his cassette minions, Laserbeak has a double jointed neck, wings that could swivel in and out, also on double joints. And yeah, it's basically all there is for Laserbeak. Ravage, his head could go up and down. Same goes for his tail. And his legs, all of them have swivels in shoulder, hips, elbows, knees, and paws. For accessories, Ravage and Laserbeak, they of course have their weapons. But with Soundwave, you do have his rocket launcher, and on his back he has another battery, which becomes his rifle, and he could plug it in his hand, and now he's ready for battle. But sadly, since this is a reissue, the missile does not fire. I tried it, and yeah, they neuter it just like how they neutered my boy Hound. And for size comparison, here we have Soundwave right next to his arch nemesis Blaster. And yeah, if you watch G1, you know that these guys, they have like a rivalry. I'm surprised that there wasn't an episode where like they had a rap battle or dance off or anything cheesy like that. Now it's time for my final thoughts on the 40th anniversary Soundwave, and this makes me wonder why Studio Series and Legacy Leader classes are $10 more than this, and yet they're like the size of a Voyager with like a few extra doodads. Whereas with the Soundwave, like, not only do you have the main man himself, but you also have Laserbeak, Ravage, all of them have their die-cast parts and everything, and they're very cartoon accurate, and they're just awesome, really fun to play with toys. And yeah, I highly recommend this set for any Transformers collector or younger fans who are getting into G1. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so in my new videos, and I'll see you guys next time.